Some of these topics have been coming up in a few of my coaching sessions, so I'd like to address them here. Here we go. I found a marijuana vape pen in my teenage daughter's purse. My 16-year-old son is watching porn. I found an open condom package in my teenager's car. My 15-year-old son came home drunk last night. I found an open packet of cigarettes in my teenager's room. I don't know what to do. How do I talk to them? How long should I ground them? Should I take away their digital devices? How should I discipline or punish them? This is a very sensitive topic, and I am not a psychologist or a therapist, but I was once a very curious and troubled teenager. So I'm just sharing from my experience what I would have liked done when I was confronted with these issues. In my opinion, I would approach this as a time to connect and build emotional and psychological safety with your teenager, and less on the disciplining and punishment. Remember back when you were a teenager and your parents told you not to do something. In my case, it made me more curious, and I ended up doing it anyways. The reality is that regardless of what you say as a parent, your teenager will exercise their choice to listen to you or not. The question is, do you want to be part of their learning process, or do you want them to hide it from you? When they have a hard decision to make, do you want them to turn to you for advice, or turn to their friends or someone else that may not give them the best advice? Here are my tips for building psychological safety with not just your teenager, but with your children in general. First is to make sure you're not doing the behavior that you don't want them to do. This will totally contradict anything you're saying. Do as I say, not as I do. It's total bullshit. As a parent, you lead by example. Before talking to your teenager, get yourself into a calm state. Go for a walk, work out, journal your thoughts, meditate, create space between your initial emotions and your reactions. Be aware of your body language. Do not sit face to face or stand over them when talking. This gives them the impression of me versus you. Instead, sit or stand side by side or at a 90-degree angle. Share your personal experiences, the consequences and struggles you faced when going through this issue. Avoid using this statement when starting the conversation. We need to talk. Let's talk. Avoid using why questions. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why didn't you do this? This will definitely put them in a defensive mode. Listen to them without criticism and judgment. Let them do most of the talking. Use statements like, tell me more. How did you feel? How did it make you feel? And genuinely listen to what they have to say. And don't feel the need to respond to anything. Just listen. Let them know that you believe in them and that they are the CEO of their own body. And at the end of the day, the decisions they make and the outcomes of those choices are up to them. Let them know that if they're struggling with something or need to talk to someone, that you'll always be there for them and that you love them unconditionally. Building that psychological safety can make the difference when your teenager is drunk and has the choice to drive home or call you to pick them up. Live life with passion and purpose.